Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Lodestone Productions, where we help you discover your true north. I am Aditi, and this is a message for whenever this message reaches you, because Spirit is not bound to our time and space continuum. And so the only time by which we tell time is divine time. Dig what I'm saying? So, at the time that this video is being recorded, it is Cinco de Mayo. So, happy Cinco de Mayo to all of those who celebrate and or observe. And for those of you who thinks it's just tacos and margaritas, crack a book. The fuck. Okay, so let us check. Oh wait, not yet. So, the overall message for the pre-shuffle is, I think it's time we blow this scene, get everybody and their stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Anyone? Does anyone get that reference? Anyone? Okay. Drop me a black heart if you know where that comes from. Thank you very much. Because I do realize that some of you actually get my references, and that is very much appreciated. Yeah. All right. So, get everyone. I think it's time we blow this scene. Get everyone and their stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Get in the car. We are going Tihian. It is time to reap the benefits of the work that you have put in, or to be held accountable for the work you did not. Bitch, you got 45 seconds. Okay. Purple heart, if you know where that comes from. All right. So this is about preparedness and doing work, apparently. So let's see how this shapes out. Let us check our spiritual voicemail, shall we? Let's. Here we go. Personal issue reaches resolution with the King of Wheels. A fiery climax approaches with the 5 of Cups and the Tower. And meditate and contemplate with 7 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and 8 of Wands. Let's check the viewfinder, make sure that everything shows up as it should. Looking good. Yeah. Okay. You've got room. Let's bring you up. Y'all are here and here. That means you've got space and you've got space. Looking good, looking great. Okay. Personal issue reaches resolution with the King of Wheels. Worried about having enough money? Spending a lot of mental space on your legacy, how things are going to pan out. You know, when you are a child, pesky things like responsibilities are not the forefront of your mind. But as you get older, you know, these responsibilities become more apparent, right? So things like inheritances and savings and there's something else I'm thinking, but you know, just basically like the landing point that you leave for generations that come behind you. It's a very big subject, and it's one of those subjects that need to be addressed a bit at a time. Right? You don't just walk in and say, I'm going to leave my children with enough money for them to be able to springboard their lives. That's not how that works. Unless you are, you know, like one of those wealthy families, but you know, regular working class families, no, you gotta build that up brick by brick. King of Wands here in this position lets me know that you do achieve it. See, he's sitting amongst all of this wheat and sitting on this gorgeous wooden throne. But remember that all of this abundance, all of it, and sitting underneath a lush tree, all of this abundance started as a seed. He did not just wake up and become the King of Wheels. He had to learn how to become the King of Wheels. He didn't have a wooden throne seed. It's not how that works. There was a seed for the tree, and then the tree was selected among several other trees and was chosen to be carved, to have this throne carved into it. It didn't just come together by happenstance. All this wheat here had to start somewhere. It's not like it was just there the whole time. Like, ugh, no, it's not how this works at all. So this issue here, right? You've been working on it for a while, you know, and so you're starting to see the results of this work that you've been putting in. Fiery climax approaches, clarified by the Five of Cups and the Tower. This fiery climax is shit. This fiery climax is you're going to how do I say goodbye with the Five of Cups? Like Jesus, crying over spilled milk. Look, the milk had soured anyway. This is not emotional support dairy products here. You didn't drink it. It had to go. You still have a cup here upright that is ready to receive new blessings, but you're so concerned about this liquid that has spilled onto Now the picture says that it is a table, but what I see is like someone wetting the bed. Now, this could mean a few things. We're talking about wetting the bed, all right? There could be a whole lot of stress happening regarding this fiery climax. Okay, this could be beating someone up over something that is already done. Hold on a minute. Oh, look at that. Okay. All right, let's check this viewfinder again, because that was odd. I thought so. I knew something looked weird. Okay. Still talking about this Five of Cups. All right, so, or not letting someone live down a mistake, which actually happens rather naturally, right? This is crying over spilled milk for real. But it's a climax, okay? With this climax, oh, you know what? Spirit, also the wet spot. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. With this climax, something was going to get knocked over. This is the tower, right? And the tower is right behind it. The reason why stuff is getting knocked over is because, well, the whole building is coming down. There are things that need to be cleared out quick, fast, and in a hurry. And so with that quick clearing out, some things will be knocked over. Meditate and contemplate with the Seven of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and the Eight of Wands. Defending. Defending yourself on all sides. Also, things are not always what they seem, but you're still like swinging at everything because you aren't certain on what it is that you have to defend yourself against. Then you have the Wheel of Fortune coming up after that. This is Spirit coming in clutch, baby. And I mean clutchity clutch clutch. Oh, jeez. Oh, my back. Some old ram in the bush type business with the Wheel of Fortune. And the Eight of Wands, you know, you've got mail. You've got some messages. Check your inbox. You know, this is like a bird on the wire. There are some messages that you may receive in your meditation that you wouldn't get otherwise. This is the second time this week that meditate and contemplate have shown up in the reading. So you may have to make adjustments to your meditation, either schedule and or practice. Also to get some clarity on who's talking to you. Ace of Cups, Temperance, Five of Wands, Page of Wheels, Death, and Ten of Wheels. So, understanding that this hard work that you've been doing to secure your legacy gives you some peace of mind with the Ace of Cups. Makes your heart happy, right? It can also open up your heart space to be able to focus on some other matters that have been set aside in this pursuit to get the stability under control, right? And now that that issue has reached resolution, now you get to look at this Ace of Cups that you have all but neglected either on purpose or because you had some healing to do in other areas of your life. But now it's time for you to actually look at Wav to Wav, for it to follow you forever. Okay? Ace of Cups. Yeah. A fiery climax approaches with Temperance and Five of Wands. So with the Tower and the dishes coming down, now you get to learn how to work with what's left, making adjustments, right? The other is something out of nothing card, but this is like, it's not really nothing. It's knowing exactly what it is that you're working with and how to manipulate it to turn it into what it is that you need. With the Five of Wands here, you may be doing that and choosing not to listen to what other people have to say about how you handle your post-Tower moment. You know, people got all kinds of suggestions when it is not their situation. And sometimes those suggestions are good. You know, they might be some things, but you know what? If it's totally unsolicited, like, don't pay it no mind. People want to come in and tell you about your Tower and stuff like they're not going through their own. Baby, you got rubble in your drawers. Fix that. Don't come over here telling me how to deal with my Tower when your stuff is sitting over there looking just as bad. Like you working it out. You sifting through and looking to see what has actually withstood this Tower moment. And see how it's changed and what you can do with it now, right? Meditate and contemplate. Page of Wheels, Death, and Ten of Wheels. Taking notes, copious notes. Taking inventory. When was the last time you took inventory of like your herbs and your crystals? Have you cataloged them yet? Oh God, ouch. Okay. One moment. Catalog. Herbs and crystals. More admin for me. Thank you, Spirit. And we've got Death and the Ten of Wheels. So, this is, hello again, it's me. Your shoulders where I sit. The half nobody sees of a silent partnership. I am here, your helping hands. Death. Death can be your tour guide to the spirit world. Oh. I mean, death ushers souls to their next place anyway, right? So it would make sense that when you are in a meditative state, depending on where you travel in that state, that you may see death in your ethereal travels, and they may lead you where you need to be, but there is abundance here. Ten of Wheels. Yes, there are riches in the ethers, sure. But these are wheels. So wheels talks about what you can reach out and touch on this plane. You are fine. Ace of Wheels, and there's more where that came from. Two of Wands, you got to make the right decision on where to go. Somebody's going to be sad. 10 of Wands, yeah, you got to drop other people's shit too, because you carrying everybody's everything and you can't see where the heck it is that you're going. 3 of Wheels, because there's some building happening here. There's some building happening here with the Empress, and these are things that you have stirred up in your heart while you were talking with God. Come on. While you were talking with God, these things are starting to, they're coming on through. And 9 of Wheels, and you are perfectly fine with the relationship that you and Spirit got going on right now. The dynamics of it, what you're getting out of it, what you're putting into it, like you are chilling. Look, I'm here about this money. I don't want to think about romantic love and soulmates and all that other happy horse shit. I want to be about my money. I haven't been about my money ever. And the time that I start to like half-ass think about it, things are starting to look good, look great. And then I get these promises of things to come. I just want to focus on these tangibles and get these tangibles built up. Get these tangibles built up. Ow. Golly. Oh, my back hurts so bad. All right. 2 of Wands, you're going to have to make a choice. You're going to have to move in a direction. You can't stand here forever. Okay? You can't stay on the fence forever. You've got to move. And when you do, someone is going to be disappointed. Now, my money is that the one who's going to be disappointed is the same one who tried to burden you with all these stinking wands that don't belong to you. You may come to a point where it's like, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore. So you can take this and do whatever you need to do with them because they're yours. They're not mine. And because they're not mine, I'm not dealing with them anymore. Thanks for the training exercise. I implemented a new one of my own. It's learning how to tell people no. And here you go. 3 of Wheels, the Empress, and the 9 of Wheels. So 3 squared is 9. Three is the magic number, and it's here twice. This this building of the growth of tangibles is upon you. You're moving up in your station in life, and we've been talking about this long-standing promotion for a while. But what I'm seeing here is that it's here. Either this new tax bracket, this new position, this new way of operating. Even if you don't get a new official position, you are moving differently. You are walking around like the Empress. You are trusting, ouch, dude. You are trusting in, you're trusting and leaning into the authority that has been bestowed upon you by Spirit. You're not looking for outside validation from other human beings. 9 of Wands. You don't need it. You don't even desire it. They can't do nothing for you anyway. Put the pants on one leg at a time, just like you do. Now, who can do something for you is spirit. Period. And you're getting to, if you aren't already there now, you're getting to that point in your life, like if it ain't ordained by the great I am, I don't want any parts of it. Okay? I don't need your ribbons. I don't need your pizza parties. I don't need your pageantry and accolades. What I need is to know that I am aligned with spirit and that the way that I'm going is the proper way to go. And the way that these cards are laying out seems like that's exactly what's happening here. So I think it's time we blow this scene. Get everybody in their stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's jam. Thank you for taking the time to hang out with me today. And until we meet again, remember to be good to yourselves and to each other. And I will see you next time. Bye now.